Start recording. Hi, today's Let's Play is Earth Defense Force 4.1, The Shadow of a New Despair. Earth Defense Force is all about protecting a city or protecting the Earth from a giant insect attack. Just to warn you, there are giant spiders in this game. Other than that, let's get into it and have a look. So here we are on the main menu, well, just launched, sorry. And it says, press any button to continue, push a button, and it says you're going to use a keyboard and mouse. So it's got keyboard and mouse support. So like all console games, it warns you about saving games, and then like all console games, it has save slots. So I'm just going to load my game up. There are 3 game modes in it. There's mission mode, which is like a single player game. You've got online mission mode where you can team up with 3 friends and take on the hordes of insects just with your friends, and a versus mode where you can play on a single computer against your friends. It is a console port, and they've left it in split screen, which is great, so you can actually play with a friend on the same PC. I'm not going to do that, I'm going to play one player. I'm going to try a couple of missions and give it a go and see what it's about. The game has loads of weapons in it, but I've only just been playing it for a bit, so there are 4 classes. Let's deal with them first. First class is the Ranger. It's your basic troop. He walks around on the ground, he has rocket launchers and machine guns and things like that. Easiest to use, highest combat strength. If you're playing the game first time, you should start by picking this class. So it's your beginner class. Now your Wing Diver is a flying class. That's someone who can fly around the map and shoot weapons. They have a power gauge that drains as you fly, and your weapons, nearly all your weapons charge off it as well. So you run the risk that if you fly around too much, you're not able to shoot. So there's a bit of play there. Air Raider's a bit of a strange one because you think that was a flying class. It's not. The Air Raider is ground based, but he brings in support all the time. So, and some of his supports are ridiculous. You can actually call up tanks and drive tanks around, or you can actually call in artillery. And finally you've got your Fencer, which is your advanced player class. It's a class where you get lots and lots of weapons. I mean, you can see that if I go into this class, he's got a left hand, right hand weapon set 1 and a left hand, right hand weapon set 2. So I'm going to pick for the first mission, I'm just going to pick the Ranger, the basic class to begin with. So you've got your class, then you get weapons. Now obviously I've played the game a bit, so I've unlocked a few weapons, but I haven't unlocked many. There are lots of weapons in this game. And so I'm going to pick for my first weapon, I'm just going to pick the assault rifle, and for my second weapon I'm going to pick, I don't know what to pick actually. The Air Tortoise is a missile launcher, but it's a bit dull and a bit boring because it locks on in 7 seconds. I'm going to take the Emerald instead. Okay, you can change the colour of your suit. That's about as much customization as you get. You can actually put your own colours in as well, but I'm just going to go with that for now. And adjust the armour. I'm not entirely sure what all that's about. You can actually reduce your armour level, I'm not sure why. Right, so you can play under harsher conditions. Okay, so you can make it harder for yourself if you find the game too easy. So there are a few other options here. If you wish me to go through the system settings, you can see that there's very little in graphic options. Let me just go through here. Full screen letterbox resolution, that's pretty much it. And language settings, you can actually put the text into Japanese or even the voices into Japanese, because it's a Japanese game. Fantastic. Let's start a mission. Now I've done several missions already, so I'm already up to level 15. But we're going to go to level 1 for this mission just to run through the basics. And it's multiple difficulty levels. I'm just going to go normal for now and load the game up and have a quick go.
This is a special news flash.
So you see, city there, graphics are okay, they're not amazing, but they're not terrible either. And there's some giant ants attacking people. One thing about this game is the number of giant animals on it can get quite ridiculous, and it all seems to run just fine at whatever 60 FPS. So there's a cutscene. You can actually, there is an option to kill the cutscenes if you're not interested, but I kept them on. They're not that bad. They're usually only like that, 30 seconds or so to set the story. Pretty much what a cutscene should be. So here I am as a ranger. I've got 2 weapons: the Emerald rocket launcher, and hang on, let me just launch it like that. It starts in the and the assault rifle. Also on my team are these guys. You run up to them, talk to them, they help you, apparently. So the tank's getting in there. And as you can see, this game is nuts in terms of sheer numbers of insects in the game. Absolutely insane. So it's third person. It's only level 1, so they're giant ants, they're relatively easy to kill. They drop pickups, massive pickups in fact, so you can easily see them. Picking up health is pretty important, even if you're on full health, because apparently the rest of your team will benefit from it. Die, die, die!
Ranger 1, report the situation.
And picking up weapons is important as well, because there are a lot of weapons in the game.
That's impossible.
I've still shown 2 ants on the map. There's one there, one on that building. Oh, I missed. There we go.
Let's go.
Yes, sir! We'll get through this together.
My gun feels left out. Aren't there any enemies?
One thing about the game, this running does seem rather slow in the sense that it feels like I'm not really running at all. Okay, there's a metric ton more ants over here. Let's get a couple of locks on, get these missiles launched.
Some must have survived, hiding out for 7 years. This is the kind of day we live for.
The game doesn't have an awful lot of tactics involved, it really is run and gun. Run and gun giant insects. It's not that it's a bad thing. Well, something else in this game I haven't shown you yet is nearly everything's destructible. All the buildings are destructible, bridges are as well. The thing is I don't really have any weapons that do it, and I don't think on level 1 the insects are strong enough to actually cause any damage to the buildings. But we'll come to that. We'll come to that on another level. I'll pick a more destructive class or more destructive weapons. Oh, hang on, look, part of the bridges just fell in. That's insect right on top of me. Oh, there it is.
Stay close to the armor.
Ain't nobody getting past these babies. You heard the man.
The radar helps. It obviously points out where the next wave of enemies are coming in. Little red arrows. Green dots are all the pickups, and blue dots are the people on your side.
7 years after the last nest was taken out. Where were these guys hiding all that time?
As I say, the run speed. Oh, so frustrating.
Working underground. So were we living
The fencer runs even slower in this.
I'm loading my ammo! Reloading! Loading now!
Whoops. I love the destruction in the game, it's hilarious. You can see the insect bodies fly through the air. Whoa! sneaking up on me. What's he doing? Cool. That's them all dead. Oh, there's some more coming.
Giant insects again after 7 years. But soon they'll be an endangered species.
There's nothing to fear. Let's exterminate them.
Yes, sir!
Holy
Keep the
heck.
giant creatures away from the tanks.
Same, we're animals, we're insects on this map. Quick, got them all.
Yes, sir!
Ah, one got me. Ow. Too easy getting in there. Look at that over there, that circle of insects destroying that bridge. Oh, that's so funny. This game is not intelligent, but it's fun. Try and get some of these pickups before we kill the last insect. You get a few seconds after mission cleared to pick up any items, but it isn't very long. There we go. So that's mission 1, and I managed to pick up loads of stuff, fortunately. So let's move on. Pick a different class. Let me pick the Wind Diver, which is the flying. No, actually, let's show some destruction. I'm going to pick the Air Raider, who is the support class, sort of big weapons, big explosions. I'm going to pick a new mission. Let's pick a mission with some friendly spiders in it. As I say, if you don't like spiders, you might want to look away now. But
Select a difficulty. Deploying.
I just want to show you a different insect type. So as you can see, the spiders are huge. So this guy has limpet mines, which aren't the greatest weapons in the world. They stick on and then explode like that. Oh, the spiders shoot webs at you and you need to sort of avoid or dodge them, because if you get caught they'll pull you into them and then they basically start eating you. Yeah, if you've got any issues with spiders or arachnophobia, you might not want to play this game. Yes, I took his web out. Oh, he's coming after me though. He's dead. So this guy's got a couple of tricks up his sleeve. One is he can call in a tank to drive, and this is the ridiculous one. This is artillery grenade. Watch this. Let's just throw it over there somewhere out of the way. And then just wait. He calls in an artillery squad. Let's see what sort of damage it does. Yeah, we don't really care about the buildings in the game. Oh my goodness, so he just took out a tower block here. He didn't take out the one I aimed at, weirdly, but the one next to me sort of got taken out. Oh great. There we go, tanks available, let's get in. probably not the best weapon for this map. Just destroying the town. Got the cobwebs. Oh, the camera's a bit silly. Shooting the cobwebs actually destroys them eventually. It's not very easy to see that happening, but it does.
We are fighting giant insects. They made a web and are catching people. The threat. I can't get the threat up.
Ah, there's a spider there.
Somebody give me a hand. Help! Strategic Command HQ to Storm Team. There is an isolated team. Go back them up.
I'm already caught by the webs. Oh my goodness, giant ant.
This is O'Hara. Soldiers, I would like to name
So yeah, this game,
insect Retarius.
I'm not doing very well. Struggling with the controls a bit. Mouse and keyboard worked. I'm playing with GWAD and the mouse. Turn speed on the gun could be a bit quicker, I suppose. I suppose I could adjust it in the settings, but I haven't. I mean, the tank affords some form of protection, but you have limited shots. Spider legs hanging outside the building, look at it. Just round the corner, hiding from me. Look at that ant, there we go.
This is Ranger 7. 3 men down. No, they're still alive. I'm caught in the web. Retreat! Retreat!
I'm destroying the tank. This is not good.
One that could escape. What monsters!
Avoid the webs at all costs. I've got insect problems. Ants. So yeah, I've got limpet mines, so attack the mines and I use the right mouse button to explode them.
Even new species are being born.
This is hard.
The speed of the bastard's progress is
So each class has advantages and disadvantages. I mean, this one's disadvantages. His main weapon isn't particularly great. I mean, it works, but they're getting almost on top of me before I'm able to kill him. Trying to take the web out. God. I'll go and pull the tank in again.
The transport vehicle is on the way. Heading towards drop point.
And my artillery's almost recharged. Yeah, it takes a long time to recharge. A long time. But it's silly powerful. Come on, bring me my tank. Whoops! Yay! Alright, let's go. Take the films out, there's actually any benefit to cameras. Eek. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, here we go. tanks caught up in the webs. Basically the webs do damage over time, so getting caught in them is not a good thing. Oh, so many spiders! Tricky. Got it. I think certain classes work better for different maps, and tank probably isn't the best class for... Oh my goodness. Right on me. Right in. Huge spider leg. You dead spider.
Artillery unit position.
Put an artillery grenade at him. Hopefully that was good.
Artillery unit, confirm marker.
Well, that didn't have any effect.
We've loaded the next round of ammo. Awaiting next request.
Tank did. I'm not entirely sure, did I kill him or did he just fell to the floor, didn't he? Darn it. Go after him. Here somewhere. Oh, I think he's above me. I can see him, I just can't get the tank to... Try to hide behind that building. Nope.
And stop their progress. Pretorius has spawned there. We might have to expect more new species coming out later. There is a danger that the flying insects may have evolved, and they could be superior to our wing divers. We can never let the giant insects take...
I'll say, once your mission's complete, you get a few seconds while the guy on the radio chats to pick up any items you missed. And they don't seem to care about their cities. You can blow buildings up left, right and centre to get to the insects, so that's great. So let me just pick a different class. Let me pick wing diver so you can see what that's all about. Start a mission, let's pick a different mission.
Select a difficulty. Deploy.
Let's try this one. Medic. So yeah, graphically, as I say, the game isn't superb, but it's functional. So this guy can fly, or sorry, this girl can fly, and has plasma shot. I've got the plasma shotgun as a weapon selected. As you can see, it turns the gauge on the right, the fly gauge. So it's pretty effective as a weapon. And you start flying where you land, and you wait for the gauge to recharge. This is where you're like super vulnerable. I've also got a laser that's quite good close range. Being able to fly is such an advantage.
Yes, sir!
Certainly the most maneuverable class. Jetpack out. So that's that class. I'm going to retreat from this mission. If I can. Hang on. Retreat. Yes. And we're going to just show you the last class as well. The Fencer, and I'll pick a different map with different bad guys on. There we go. It's quite an interesting map.
Infantry units that take
So you see there's giant walkers coming in from the sea and flying units in this map. So there's quite a variety of bad guys in the game, and I don't think I'm all together. I've met them all yet. No way. This guy has a Gatling gun. It's really slow moving. Basically a tank class. Giant units. Painful. Playing this guy is quite painful. I mean, he is really slow.
Will arrive momentarily.
But those giant robots are attacking us. Giant robots. But there's our army down on the beach.
It's not a big deal.
Don't like this class. Oh hang on, this jetpack helps. Maybe we should use that a bit more often. Move about. There we go. Die, giant robot, die! Oh, it hurt for shooting. Really hurt for shooting. Oh, front. Revenge! Whoa! The controls are a bit floaty as well, which really I don't like. Oh, reload. Wow.
There are many Hectors approaching.
The Ravager battle machines are approaching. Are you ready?
Ranger 1, roger. Ranger 3, roger.
So one
Ranger 5, roger.
one wave wasn't enough.
Wing Diver 7, roger. Wing Diver 8, systems go and ready to fight.
Tactical
The people with arrows on their head, if you go speak to them, they become part of your squad. Which for the wing divers might be difficult if they're going to bounce around on the map like that. There we go. Although you've got no real direct control. For multiplayer games there is a entire chat system, I'll go through that while I'm here, where you can actually yell. Like that, or you can ask someone a question. So if you're playing online, you can there's an awful lot of chat messages you can use.
There's one more air raid. Ground units, distance yourselves from the enemy.
Just waiting now for the artillery to come in and absolutely annihilate them, hopefully. Eat candy shake. One gun, one duck. No, it's not me over.
3, 2, 1.
I have no idea what's going on now. The entire screen is shaking.
Caused a lot of damage to the enemy with the air raid.
Come on, hold on. I want to reload.
You have Air Force support. Ground units, you're not alone.
Oh. Doing good.
What'd you say?
They are quadruped fortresses. They are
Keep getting hit.
beginning the
We're
invasion.
going to survive this onslaught.
Fortress. It's the biggest and strongest among Ravager's land weapons. If it arrives in the urban areas, we don't know how much damage it will cause. It is a terrifying opponent, but we succeeded in destroying them in the fight 8 years ago. It's an opponent we can kill.
Where's the last one? Yay! Mission cleared. There's some weapons that we can get them before the timer run out. Oh, I didn't get one weapon. But yay! Look, I picked loads of weapons up. Fantastic. And that is basically the game. It's no brains needed, run and gun game, killing giant insects, destroying buildings, destroying everything. Very straightforward. There are a few game settings you can change, like you can change the mouse, screen shake off might be a good idea, and the mouse sensitivity and stuff. That probably needs to be tweaked up a bit. Menus, you have to use you have to use keys. The mouse does work, but it's difficult without a mouse pointer. There's abilities to change all the controls, so you can change the controls. That's great. Essentially, it's a really good port. They've done a really good job. They haven't just like knocked it across and then left you high and dry. It all works really well. Okay, let's go back. So that's Earth Defense Force 4.1, The Shadow of New Despair. It's currently on Steam. It's definitely a good fun game. It's a fun game, yeah. It's the sort of game you just load up, blast a load of insects, and then you can quit. Multiplayer would be interesting. I haven't actually played any multiplayer yet. It'd be great if some of my friends got it and then we might be able to play the game together. Okay, I think that's about it. So, yeah, thanks for watching.